For this demonstration, we'll be using a liquid sample. First, collect your 100 ml sample and add 4 drops of reagent B, the enzyme inducer. If you need to detect less than 1000 CFU, then you will want to perform the short 5-hour incubation step at this point, which requires the addition of the growth media specified in the product insert. Otherwise, you can skip the incubation step. Now prepare 2 plastic mixing vials. One is for the control, mark it with a C, and the other is for your sample. Add 2 drops of reagent C, the lysing agent, to the control plastic mixing vial, and 3 drops of reagent C to the sample plastic mixing vial. With a disposable pipette or pipette tip, pipette 125 microliters of the liquid sample into each of the plastic mixing vials. Add 1 drop of reagent D, which is a control solution, to the control plastic mixing vial only. Wait 10 minutes. During this time, the reagent C is lysing the bacterial cells open and releasing the bacterial enzymes, which will be detected by the Enzotec fluorescent assay. After 10 minutes, add 2 drops of reagent A to each plastic mixing vial. Secure the cap and gently shake to mix the solutions. Wait 30 minutes. During this time, reagent A will be reacting with the bacterial enzyme if present in the sample. If the bacteria and its enzyme are present in the sample, then the substrate contained in reagent A solution will couple with the enzyme and a fluorescent tag is broken off from the substrate molecule. This fluorescent tag will be detected by the fluorometer and measured in RFU or relative fluorescent units. Now prepare 2 small glass testing tubes, one for the control, mark the control, and one for the sample. Using 2 separate disposable pipettes or 2 separate pipette tips, use one to pipette the control solution from the control plastic mixing vial into the control small glass testing tube, and the other pipette to pipette the sample solution from the sample plastic mixing vial into the sample small glass testing tube. For this particular assay, we are using the low wavelength fluorometer. Be sure your fluorometer has been turned on. Place the control small glass testing tube into the fluorometer test chamber and secure the fluorometer cap. Push the measure button at the top of the touchscreen to enter the measure mode. Push the measure button on the touchscreen and record the result of the control. Remove the control and place the sample small glass testing tube into the fluorometer test chamber and replace the cap. Push the measurement button on the touchscreen and record the result of the sample. If the numerical difference of the sample is higher than the control, then the sample is positive. In most cases, there is an obvious numerical difference when the sample is positive due to the number of fluorescent tags present from the reactions between the substrate and the enzyme. If the numerical value of the sample is the same or less than the control value, then the sample is negative. Also, when a sample is positive, the reactions will continue and the numerical reading on the fluorometer will increase when the measure button is pressed again. Return to the main screen by pushing Save once and Return twice before running a new sample.